Well, hi, I'm Annie Priestley. I was Cal Poly grad in 2014 from the design reproduction concentration, and I picked up a psych minor while I was there too. So that was fun. Um, right now, I am currently actually I'm supposed to be on a break. I left my job to like give myself like a creative break, some time to just get in a good spot, um, and ended up starting a business. So that's been interesting. Um, and I also do like freelancing projects on the side. It has like completely reshaped my career trajectory because, excuse me, trajectory. Just because I thought I was going to be an engineer, I wanted to build sustainable housing. And after finding this major, I mean, it's completely shifted what I thought the rest of my life was going to look like. Um, and yeah, I think it took leaving school, realizing how important like our school motto is, learn by doing. Because oftentimes, I mean, I feel like for me, I learn better with like hands-on experiences. And so it was great because like with all of the labs and stuff that we had where we're like running the presses ourselves and like have an acute understanding of like what's happening, that actually was super helpful my first job. Um, I had done some design jobs on campus, and afterwards I quickly got a job at a law firm, just kind of weird. You would think that a law firm would have an in-house design team, but they did. And it was just me and one other designer and like a counterpart in Asia. But because it was an international firm, we were kept super busy. And so oftentimes like responsibilities that might fall on someone else in a design firm fell onto like me and my coworker. So off the bat, I was needing to be able to talk to print vendors and be like, oh yeah, no, I understand what you're talking about. Like, oh yes, I know the types of things to ask for. I know the language to use. And that was something that was a humongous help because starting a first job was kind of terrifying. So this one has actually stuck with me for a really long time. I want to give a special shout out to Doug Spear. So I don't know if he's still teaching there right now. He
Yes.
is awesome. Okay. So I was in an estimating class and I was studying so hard, but for some reason, like Excel just like wasn't clicking with me. I just somehow could not get it. And there was a lab and a practice test, and I was the last one in there. I was honestly just kind of melting down in front of my computer, like, holy cow, this is one of my last classes. I really need to pass so I can graduate and move on. Um, and he was so gracious. Like, he sat with me and was like, okay, what parts aren't clicking for you or what's not working? And took the time. And I remember thanking him because it was late. He needed to leave. And I was like, thanks so much for taking the time to explain this to me. And like, this isn't verbatim because it's been a while, but he said something to the effect of like, I'm always willing to teach as long as they're willing to learn. And and that has been a huge part of my life since then. Just there are educational opportunities all around us. And especially when people are kind enough to take the time to like explain it to you, it's like absorb all of that. My small business, it's an Etsy shop called Annie Made That. Um, it was kind of born out of my like art Instagram account. I had started drawing on my iPad in Procreate in like 2018 and was doing a lot of like fun little illustrations for myself, um, but had never really like shown it to anybody because you know imposter syndrome and like it can be kind of vulnerable sometimes like sharing your work with people. But uh, in 2019, I took this awesome UX class at General Assembly and loved it. And the teacher for that class, he and I met up later after I'd left my job because I was like, I need a break. I need to figure out what I want to do. We met up and I had shown him just some of the fun art that I was working on. He was like, this is cool. Like, this is tight. You should consider an Etsy shop. And yeah, so the store is more like gift type things, comfy clothes, things that I was personally like looking for and using a lot in the pandemic. So I had this really cool thing happen to me like Christmas of last year. So I went from like feeling weird about myself and artist imposter syndrome, like what am I doing? Should I even be spending all my effort and energy on this? And then by the end of the year, Lizzo had one of my pieces, or two of my pieces, which floored me in the best way. It was actually, it was this one.
Oh, cute.
And like I had made the design for fun for a Christmas sweatshirt for myself, and just because I wanted something fun to wear at Christmas parties. And my mom had made me a Christmas costume in the 8th grade. So when I saw that AMA's dress, I was like, oh, I gotta do this. I gotta try it. But yeah, so she was gifted my pieces and put a video online on TikTok. I don't even have a TikTok, but so like while I was in a puddle on the floor, just being like, what is happening right now? My friends from college, high school, beyond were like responding in droves, letting people know where to go to find it. So yeah, I'm like, never want to underestimate like community and friendships, and like, it's, yeah, it was wild. Social is Annie Made That on Instagram. I don't have TikTok. I'm sorry, y'all. I'll get there, I promise. I'm just trying to do one thing at a time. And my Etsy shop is also called Annie Made That. It's just like all one word. Hope you find some cool stuff in there. If not, like, thanks for taking a look anyways.